The transformative power of kindness and connection. Welcome to Life Tells Stories, where we share inspiring narratives that touch your heart and restore your faith in humanity. Today, we bring you the incredible story of David and Lisa, two strangers whose unexpected encounter on a rainy evening transformed their lives forever. Have you ever wondered how a single act of kindness can create a ripple effect of hope and change? If you believe in the power of compassion, this story is for you. But before we dive into this emotional journey, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us bring more stories like this to light, reminding us all of the beauty of human connection. David was hurrying through the bustling streets of the city, dodging the relentless drizzle. Exhausted from a long day of meetings, his only wish was to get home and unwind. The city was alive with activity, street vendors calling out their last offers, cars honking in the evening rush, and pedestrians scurrying under umbrellas. But fate had other plans for David. As he reached into his pocket to pay for his cab fare, panic set in. His wallet was missing. Retracing his steps, he scanned the pavement, hoping against hope that it had simply fallen out of his pocket. Just as dread began to settle in, he noticed a figure running toward him. It was a woman, her clothes soaked from the rain and her hair disheveled. Was she a threat? David instinctively braced himself. "You dropped this," she said, extending his wallet toward him. Relief washed over David as he took it. "Thank you," he managed, his gratitude clear. But as he looked at her, really looked, he noticed the weariness in her eyes and the signs of hardship etched on her face. Her name was Lisa. And in that moment, David's compassion sparked a decision that would change both their lives. David felt compelled to do something more for Lisa. "Can I offer you a meal? Maybe a chance to clean up?" he asked hesitantly. Lisa hesitated, her eyes narrowing with suspicion. Offers of kindness were rare in her world, and trust was even rarer. After a moment of deliberation, she nodded. The short walk to David's home was filled with quiet tension. Lisa's discomfort grew as they approached his mansion, a grand structure with manicured gardens and a facade that seemed to belong in a magazine. Inside, Lisa's unease turned to awe. The house was filled with light, art, and elegance. David's maid appeared, and he instructed her to guide Lisa to the guest bathroom. "Take as long as you need," he said warmly. As Lisa stepped into the luxurious bathroom, she was overwhelmed. The marble floors, the gleaming fixtures, and the spacious bathtub were a stark contrast to the shelters she'd frequented. For the first time in years, she felt a flicker of dignity. She let the hot water wash away not just the grime, but also the emotional weight she'd carried for so long. Lisa emerged from the bathroom feeling strangely lighter. The clean clothes left for her were simple yet transformative. She stepped into the living room, ready to thank David and leave. But his reaction stopped her in her tracks. "Lisa," he said, his voice filled with surprise and recognition. Confused, Lisa furrowed her brow. "How do you know my name?" she asked. David's eyes softened as he stepped closer. "It's me, David. We went to high school together." Memories flooded back for Lisa. David had been the shy boy who sat in the back of the class, always with a book in hand. Now he stood before her, a man of success and confidence. The realization was almost too much to bear. Over a cup of tea, David gently encouraged Lisa to share her story. Hesitant at first, she began to open up. Lisa's life had once been full of promise. She owned a small boutique, her pride and joy, and was the sole support for her aging mother. But her world came crashing down when her mother passed away. Overcome with grief, Lisa struggled to keep her business afloat. Betrayed by a business partner, she lost everything. Homeless and heartbroken, she turned to alcohol, to numb the pain. As Lisa spoke, her voice trembled with emotion. "I never thought I'd end up like this," she admitted, tears streaming down her face. David listened intently, his heart breaking for his old friend. David's response to Lisa's story was immediate and heartfelt. "You're not alone anymore," he said. Their shared history created an instant bond, rekindling a friendship that had once been so important to both of them. Over the next few days, David became a source of comfort and stability for Lisa. They reminisced about their school days, laughed at old jokes, and talked about their dreams and fears. For the first time in years, Lisa felt seen and valued. David's kindness reminded her of the person she used to be, sparking a glimmer of hope for the future. David knew Lisa needed more than emotional support. He took the initiative to enroll her in a rehabilitation program, covering all the expenses. Though hesitant at first, Lisa agreed, realizing it was a chance to rebuild her life. Rehabilitation was not easy. There were nights when Lisa was tempted to give up, overwhelmed by the physical and emotional pain of recovery. But she held on to the hope David had reignited. She thought of her late mother's pride and David's unwavering belief in her. If Lisa's journey inspires you, let us know in the comments. Your encouragement could mean the world to someone watching this. Months later, Lisa completed her rehabilitation program. She emerged stronger, determined to rebuild her life. David helped her find a job at a local bookstore, a humble yet meaningful step toward independence. Lisa's first paycheck was a milestone. With it, she rented a modest apartment, her first stable home in years. As she signed the lease, she felt an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. It was a fresh start, a new chapter in her life. As Lisa's life stabilized, she began to reflect on the journey she'd taken. Inspired by David's generosity, she decided to pay it forward. Lisa started volunteering at a local shelter, sharing her story to inspire others facing similar struggles. Her resilience and compassion turned her into a beacon of hope for many. Lisa's journey became a testament to the power of kindness and second chances. Would you take the time to share kindness with someone in need? Comment below with your thoughts. Your perspective matters. David's single act of kindness had created a ripple effect, transforming not just Lisa's life, but also the lives of those she touched. Through her volunteering and newfound confidence, Lisa became a source of inspiration for countless others. This story reminds us that even the smallest gesture can spark profound change. Kindness is contagious, and its effects can reach further than we ever imagined. Lisa's life, once defined by despair, was now filled with hope and purpose. She continued to rebuild, one step at a time, and cherished every milestone. From reconnecting with her high school friend to becoming a source of inspiration for others, Lisa's journey was a testament to the power of resilience and compassion. David and Lisa's friendship grew stronger, a reminder of how human connection can heal even the deepest wounds. Lisa's story is a powerful example of how kindness and support can change lives. Her journey from despair to hope proves that it's never too late to start over. At Life Tells Stories, we believe in the transformative power of compassion. If this story moved you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. How would you react if you were in David or Lisa's shoes? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video to help us reach more people who need a reminder that hope is always within reach. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next story. Until then, stay kind and keep believing in the good in the world.